Good morning, everyone. Pleased to tell you the results of the panel conclusions on the yesterday's sessions on driving aviation efficiency. First, let's talk about the good things. All players are aware of the need to move forward. We have seen and heard a lot of enthusiasm for advancement. All sectors in the industry are engaged proactively. Cross-industry collaborations delivers results. A very good example yesterday was Aspire, the Aspire program. New initiatives are pushing outside the box. It means it's better to have your own ideas than to wait for somebody else's ideas, which might never come. So these have been the good news. There are no bad news. But we have some considerations. The availability of technology versus the speed of introduction. I mean, there are a lot of good things there, but do you use them right in time? That means, is the level of activity enough? Is the industry track record still relevant? It's nice to look back, but is it relevant? Are reductions significant in absolute terms? Is fuel efficiency sufficient? And one of the most important questions, will current activities satisfy political expectations? Don't ask if the political expectations are relevant. It's better to have good answers for political expectations. So, first of all, there is a communication challenge. If we look at the challenges regarding the 4 pillar strategies, on technology, innovations are in the pipeline. We have seen that. Laminar flow, advanced materials, geared turbofan, open rotor, etc., etc. But there also are trade-offs necessary on fuel burn, CO2, noise, NOx, etc., etc. So the main question at the moment, the speed of adaptation in current economic climate. You know, we have an economic crisis, and this is a problem for the speed of adaptation. And so it's interesting to see what's going on regarding this topic. Challenges on operations. Much work has already been done. And the question is, are there any more big wins? We have seen there are little big helps, little big steps, and every little big step helps too. And a lot of little big steps make a big one. Challenges on infrastructures, moving beyond tests. We have heard about interesting tests with good results. But they have, now you have to scale up them. Incorporating into standard procedures, Aspire flights, very interesting. We have heard about an interesting flight from Emirates from Dubai to San Francisco over the North Pole, but we also have heard how much effort it needed to make this flight. So it's important that you work on that and you bring this into standard procedures. It's a continuing investment. Now, the political context. Very interesting discussions. The external perception versus the industry approach. Bigger climate demands versus industry efficiency. Need for a global sectoral approach. Regional, national regulations are ineffective, and especially the question, what's the role of ICAO? Do they have to move faster? And a special discussion was on the EU ETS. Will it win through? Of course, nobody was pleased about the EU ETS, except the Mrs. Schroecker from the EU. And, but the discussion, it's not been said that it's a wrong thing in general, but it should be global. So if there is an ETS, it should be a global scheme. So, first of all these discussions need global solutions. Let me come to key conclusions. There is a need to put the industry into the bigger picture. So the industry itself has to see the bigger picture. So there is a need for transparent communication. Solutions need multi-stakeholder approaches. And the industry must be more proactive in saying what it wants. So first of all, there are a lot of challenges, but first of all, there is a communication challenge. Thank you for your attention.